How's it going? So you know I struggle with reading. If you didn't know, welcome. I'm a 34-year-old man who can't read that well, but it's all good because if you've been following me, you know I'm challenging myself every single day to get better at reading. So I get a lot of great comments like this one here. I'm sorry, but how can you not read? Like you didn't go to school or something? How can someone not read but live a normal life and have a normal job? All right, so I'm gonna try to answer this one to my best ability with the time that I have. My nanny, she just passed away. We're gonna miss her dearly. She was amazing to every single person in the family. In her time where she was raised at, she wasn't even allowed to drink at the same water fountain as, the opposite color of her. She was brown skinned, and at that time, education wasn't the main factor in people's lives. It was survival. So, when she moved and to a better place to raise, her kids, which one of those kids were my mother, she just taught her how to survive. The school system was supposed to teach my mom more, but at that time it was really hard because schools weren't really pushing too much on brown skinned people to educate themselves. So my mom did what she did, and then she ended up having me. So she taught me what she knew, and the most thing she knew was survival. She relied on the schools to teach me how to become a better reader, how to just become a better person in this world. And let's just say when I went to school, I ended up being in special education, and at that time they were allowed to put their hands on me, and they pretty much restrained me. Now, was it restraining? That's what it was supposed to be. That's what I was told. But when I can explain to you, it was more of like getting beat up, slammed, choked, dragged around the room, kind of thing. Like it wasn't the best environment for a person to go and learn how to read. I pretty much ran with that type of mindset of hating school from that moment all the way till I was, out of school, and even after school, like now, like all the way up to 33 years old. And I finally just said, hey, I want to change. I want to try to become better at reading. So I just took on a reading journey. I got up every single day and I started reading because I thought, I'm having kids and I don't want my kids to have to go through the same thing that I went through. My nanny and my mom sacrificed what they did so that I can give back to my kids. So I ended up being a personal trainer for a living because I was an athlete growing up. And I thought, hey, how can I make money doing something that I'm already good at? And I was already athletic. I already can work out and do things like that. So I just started working out, and I just show people how to work out by following me, watching me work out. But I knew I can do more. And once I took on a reading journey, I said, I'm going to really chase my dream. And my real big dream is to become a motivational speaker. And so that's where we're at now, and ended up coming on TikTok and pretty much, explaining to people I can't read and I want to be a motivational speaker. And ever since then, I've been pretty much chasing my dream, and I hope it ends up coming true. So I hope that answers your question. If you want more specifics, you can just ask me, some more specific questions, and I'll be glad to answer them. All right. See you later.